I'm gonna tell you a story. The first thing you have to say is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You call me Oracle, the one's talking about the cult. So, carrying on with True Fae. Vulnerabilities. A lot of changelings believe the Gentry are virtually omnipotent. Others underestimate the True Fae. Sometimes the True Fae enjoying spreading lies by the vulnerabilities, but every once in a long, long while, the stories are true. The others are bound by oath to flee or even die before some strange tactic. As powerful as the others might be, there must always be some risk for them when interacting with her lessers, or the appearance is meaningless. Thus, the legends are born. Fire to dazzle. Iron to bind. Although you can also turn a song into a rope and use that to tie them to the quick, so to speak. If they don't engage in legend, the dwindling takes place, and the will of the true Fae disperses into Arcadia. Some say that many of Arcadia's leaderless realms are the remnants of dwindled Fae, corpses made of unclaimed titles, and stillborn conflicts. This fate may not be death, but Gentry fear it. They create feuds to stave it off. Covenants of Gentry who vowed to plot against each other, each fairy in a feud sends manifestation of itself against others, where they play out tales of genuine peril and difficult victory. A true Fae is obliterated when its name is destroyed. This feat can be accomplished by another true Fae, maybe even a nemesis, that devours all the titles in the name of its rival. However, breaking a name-bound oath also means obliteration. Many Gentry cannot even conceive of breaking such an oath. It would be like asking a mortal to grow a new head, but they can accidentally break it, and this might be their greatest vulnerability, but exploiting it requires incredible ingenuity. Or they just have to do it on their own. And the mortal just pretty much has to sit there and go like, you just broke a contract. Like, you just broke a name-bound contract, right? Like, you can't just do that. You can't just do that. Like, you can't just do that. And all the human has to do is like, you can't just do that. You can't just break a name-bound contract, yo. You can't do that. It don't work that way. The fair book did not belong to the mundane world. It is as alien to them as Arcadia is to the four souls dragged there as slaves. So the Fae suffer the mundane world, finding their powers and actions imperfect. They're only able to achieve a fraction of their power accessible to them in the hedge or in the fairy. Moreover, they're crippled by severe deleterious limitations that affect them when they are in this world. The Fae also have a time limit in this world. They cannot exist easily here. It's as if the very fabric of the human realm eventually turns its eyes toward them, and upon recognizing something so aberrant and unnatural, it begins to nip and bite at them, assuming the Fae have a time limit equal to their Wyrd score in hours. Once this time has passed, the intruder suffers one aggravated wound per hour. After this, and damage will not heal in this realm. True Fae cannot create human objects. They have very limited understanding of computer empathy and expression, and a profoundly difficult time using these skills. Similarly, they also cannot hedge spin. Yeah, they can't understand computers, empathy, or expression. That's actually not that difficult for me to understand. That seems like that would have to work that way. It said that the only way to truly kill a Fae Lord is destroy him while his entire essence dwells outside of Arcadia, which makes them extremely potent, but still vulnerable to some things like cold iron. Iron to bind. Instead, this death curses them to remain forever tainted by this exposure. They have built up a kind of immunity to whatever it is about the mortal world that kills the true Fae by choosing to become one of the charlatans. But in doing so, they have barred themselves from easier return to the homeland. I'll look that one up for a different episode. Not all the Gentry are willing to become charlatans. Some of them choose to die the true death instead. Frailties. All true Fae possess frailties. They gain one minor frailty, taboo or bane, from the very beginning, and at Wyrd 5, they gain one major frailty, taboo or bane. Obviously, the Fae keep these weaknesses hidden, though here at least some don't seem aware that they even possess them in the first place. Whoa. Some lost may recall their keeper having been confronted by a taboo of some sort while trapped in Arcadia, such as Fae who accidentally spills salt on the floor while eating dinner and finds himself unable to cross that line until changing the salt up. The Salt Bane. The Lavana Adi. Yeah, that's not uncommon. Sterility. The true Fae are sterile physically as well. Sex with a human female doesn't result in pregnancy because the others simply aren't capable of producing anything well, usually. Once in a blue womb, the chances of this are blessedly slim, but extent nevertheless. Carnal relations between one of the Fae and a mortal woman results in a pregnancy. The strange hollow matter of Arcadia lacks potency and similar to cause pregnancy, but sometimes these strange entities have just enough spark to seed the womb. What is born is never human, usually some kind of hobgoblin whose life expectancy is a number of days equal to the true Fae's own Wyrd score. The thing inside appears human until its birth, which is usually a heroic bloody affair. Now, I don't think this is a universally full true thing. Like, I don't think that's the case. Like, I just don't. Because there are too many, like, Fae associated with pregnancy in a non-negative way. Like, I just don't think that's true. So, and what if a mortal man sleeps with a true female? Nothing. The wombs of the gentry are desiccated bleak things, as barren as a subterranean cavern. Though some wombs are like caverns filled with strange life that it's made home there, like insects, glowing growths, small mammals that lurk and linger. Yikes. Yikes. Some Fae, like the succubi of old, sleep with a human man to collect their seed. This fluid containing the sperm, containing the spark of life, can be said to double the life of their botched creations when included in the crafting. Yikes. Last thing worth noting is that what happens when a true Fae sleeps with an already pregnant woman. Nobody knows what happens for sure, but somewhat unexpectedly, the child after that always carries easily and safely to term. Such children, though, aren't quite right. They always possess the unseen sense merit and may end up twisted and confused. Serial killers, bad men, wandering homeless, and addicts. And that gets us to appearance, which I'll get into in another video. But now we're also going to get into Wyrd's Eye, the fourth contract clause of the Wyrd contracts. On this one, thankfully, I can call, as I understand it, actually, I can call upon retroactively the times that I've done this, like, not on purpose. Because it was probably, like, the Wyrd, because I took the Wyrd as, like, one of my patrons for Diceva. Like, it was probably the Wyrd just making sure that happened, like, beforehand, so I didn't have to break the pair that I had right now, because it's the only pair I have. Because they're not inconsiderate that way. So, I've done this like 3 or 4 times already. And now I'm just actually invoking it. Wyrd's Eye, by breaking a pair of prescription by breaking a pair of prescription eyeglasses. Not sunglasses, but eyeglasses. Yeah, I've been there. A couple times. The jingling senses become more attuned to the Wyrd, allowing them to sense unconcealed contracts, to act under no clarity penalties, and gain bonuses to attempts to search for glamour in viewed objects. Oh geez, I need to fix this. Gotta go looking body. What is that looking body? There's a girl outside and it's nutty. Jeez. Walked right into that one. So gradi babakaradi pitikaroti. Vidi daibu. Plus dayati. Benati. Associate with, insinuate yourself into, identify with. Become a supernatural being. Reduce to order. Break. As in the glasses. Samagarati and Babagarati Pingarati. Where is it? Vratakandarati. Prasadayati. Odizati. Yay. Yay. So, associate with, insinuate yourself into, identify with. Accomplish a vow. Reduced order. Prophecy. Yay. Alright, I'll try to sound, like, less unexcited about that. Like, it's part of my December, so I should be, like, less grumpy about it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.